Well, my worrying about how the new rooftop tent was going to go during windy conditions was for nothing. I just had a fantastic night's sleep in the tent, which was just great. It always makes you feel good when you have a nice sleep on your camping trips. So yeah, no material noises keeping me awake, and the whole structure just sat as solid as can be. So very, very happy. And actually it was quite nicely timed, that test, because I was planning on filming a full review of that new rooftop tent today for the channel. A lot of you guys have been asking for that, so I figured while I'm down here and I'm the only one for miles, good opportunity to actually film that piece for you guys. Other plans for today are just going to be to make some breakfast and try and unwind a bit as per usual. Yeah, it's another cloudy, overcast day here today, but that's all right. It's not too cold, as you can tell by the fact I'm just wearing a t-shirt. So, guess who just crashed his drone once again? This is becoming a bit of a habit, but according to the app, the drone is somewhere up in that shrubbery up there. I really hope the GPS locator on this thing is accurate, because I don't want to be searching through all this shrubbery for the rest of the day, and I need that footage. So let's follow it and find out. So I've managed to find the drone. It has crashed up here on the hillside just down there. Fingers crossed it's not too damaged. The propellers look like they're mostly intact, so hopefully we're all good. I would have never found it if the app didn't track roughly where the location was. So it's led me up the bank of this hill, and yeah, time to grab this drone and make sure it's still working. Oh. Actually seems like it might be all right. Propellers are spinning nice and freely. There is a bit of damage on one of these blades here, but I think that might have already been there before today anyway. So if it's got no new damage, then that's an absolute win. There's a few dents and stuff, but that was from our previous crash. So yeah, I think we might be all right. The gimbal still moves around freely. I guess like this is all pointless, because I should actually go test fly it and then I'll know for sure. So far so good, it's all connected. Moment of truth, does she still fly? Woohoo! She lives! The drone of many, many lives. Look at this thing. That's awesome, I'm stoked with that. It kind of hovers around a bit. That's a result of a previous crash, so yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any new damage, which is good. Look at that, woo! Look at it go. Imagine if I just like crash it again while testing if it's got damage from the previous crash. Woo! Gotta be happy with that. Thank you DJI for making a nice sturdy drone. What's funny is, before the crash, it was giving me a sensor error, saying the bottom sensor wasn't working. Since the crash, no error whatsoever. Alrighty, I reckon I'm ready for a bit of breakfast after all that. I tell you what, if you like pod coffees, these little mini presso things are awesome for camping. Literally all you have to do is chuck a pod inside, like that. Screw that in place, unscrew the bottom end, whack some boiling water in there, screw the main unit back on top like this, Then you just undo the little pump system from the side and you got yourself a nice espresso coffee. So what I normally do is I'll run 2 lots of boiling water through each pod. I normally do 2 pods per coffee. Add a bit of extra boiling water to the cup as well, and then just top it up with a bit of cold milk, and you've basically got a cappuccino. Second pod. Look at that delicious nectar. By the way, this is in no way sponsored by Mini Presso. This is actually a Christmas gift a couple of years ago, and I just take it every camping trip, and I thought you guys might be interested as well. There we go, nice pod coffee while camping. Doesn't get much better than that. Oh, and it's so good, honestly, it's so good. All right, breakfast is served. Oh yes, delicious brekkie wrap. Just chop that guy in half. Bit of bacon. Aha. There you go, who said you can't eat delicious food while you're camping? Delicious breakfast wrap, of course, complete with a bit of salt and pepper and a tasty coffee on the side. Did I just pepper my coffee? No. I'm not really a breakfast person normally at home, I think, because I'm always like, I don't know, out of bed, straight to work, or off to do some sort of project. But when I'm camping, I always have breakfast. Just one of those things. It's one of the things I really look forward to when I come on camping trips too, is, you know, just knowing that I'm going to put the time in to actually cook myself a nice breakfast. And today, that's a delicious brekkie wrap. Oh yeah. By the way, how nice is the height of this bench for someone like me? I know poor Bianca is like, oh, it's so tall, and it is for her, but for me, this is actually the best height. And I find, because I'm 6'2", and when I try and do things on a regular height table, I find myself bending over and end up with a sore back and a sore neck, but this is kind of similar to a bar height for a regular person. I've had the Dune hardtop rooftop tent on the back of the new D-Max for a couple of months now, and in that time, a lot of you guys have been asking me to make a review. So now that I've taken it on a bunch of trips, including our 2-week adventure through the Pilbara, and I'm actually camping in it this weekend down south as well, I feel like I know it well enough to give you guys an honest review. So here it is. Well, that was a long shoot. I've just wrapped up filming the full review of that Dune hardtop rooftop tent that a lot of you guys have been requesting. And if anyone's wondering how long it takes to film a YouTube video, I started filming today at about 12 o'clock and it's currently 4:30. So 4.5 hours to collect all the various bits of footage I needed to put that video together. That's including like circling it with the drone, which still works. I'm absolutely amazed by that indestructible drone. So yeah, still gonna have plenty of drone clips for these videos, which is just great news. The rain has just started. It held off just long enough for me to finish filming my video, which was great news. I was gonna go for a bit of a walk to explore this right-hand rocky outcrop after we explored the left-hand side yesterday. But you know what? I might just wait for this rain to pass and see what time it is then. So I'm thinking I have to set camp up once again. I've already packed this tent away and set it up. It must be like at least 20 times to get all the different shots I needed for that video. But set it up one more time. I've pulled the car back into the same place I camped last night after moving it over that way to give me more room for filming earlier on. And then dinner is not too far away because I didn't even have lunch today. I was just filming the whole day through. So I'm pretty hungry and I've got some pretty tasty plans for dinner. Alrighty, the rain's dying down a bit, so let's do it. Let's go for this bit of a wander and explore this rocky outcrop to the right-hand side here. This place is really cool. There's a freshwater stream that comes down, fed through the mountains up there, and comes down and links all the way into the ocean. Really, really cool. I could bring your clothes down here and do a bit of washing while you're here. I'm trying to work out how to cross this though without getting my shoes wet, because I'm already going to be cold enough as it is without having wet feet as well. I reckon we use these little hopping stones here. Now, since our Carragini adventures, I'm much more wary of my foot placement after falling over so many times in those gorges, so I've been taking it easy through here. But I'm pretty sure I should be able to explore up and over this rock face to the right-hand side there. This place is honestly spectacular. I don't know why I haven't camped here sooner. When the weather's like overcast and like a bit stormy like it is right now, actually it's just starting to rain again, it just gives places like this such a magical quality, such a fierceness as well. Like just seeing all the power of the water smashing over these rocks, it's just awesome. Also, I haven't really done much camping like in the south coast of WA. Like I've done lots of beach camping up north, and it's just the beaches here have a different quality about them. The water's way bluer, number one, but it's just, I guess it's a lot more fierce. And not just because I'm camping during a bit of a stormy conditions, but just in general, like they're a lot more sheer, lots of rocks diving down into the water, and a bit more wild, I suppose. So yeah, it's just unreal. I'm loving being here. I'm definitely going to be coming back and camping here in the warmer weather. And it was a bit calmer. It'd be nice to actually bring a kayak and go for a bit of a paddle around here. I'm sure there's a lot of marine life when the weather is a little bit nicer. Well, I'm sure the marine life's there right now as well, but a lot more visible marine life. Anyway, the GoPro again is not in its weatherproof case, nor is the microphone. So I'm probably going to head back to camp now and start making some dinner because I am starving. Or I could just sit here and enjoy the view for a while longer. It is just unreal. The wind has calmed right down since it started raining as well, which is a nice touch. It always seems to work out like that for some reason, but whatever the phenomenon is, I'll take it, and I'm enjoying a nice wind-free afternoon, which has meant I've been able to set my awning up, which is good to keep me protected from this sprinkling rain, although this amount of rain is no issue at all, really. Now, I'm choosing a different path to get down, so this might be the final recording I make. Hopefully not. Oh, there's a little crab. I'll give you guys some facts about crabs, but I don't really know anything. Don't put your fingers near them, they'll nip ya. And there we go, chorizo carbonara cooked and ready to go. Smells amazing, looks amazing. Only thing left to find out now is, does it taste amazing? Oh yum, that is really good. Well, there's not much of this day left, so I'm probably just gonna eat my dinner, pack everything away, and then get up into bed because I'm pretty tired. It's been a busy day filming. It does take it out of you, like being on camera for the whole day, but I love doing it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this episode as well. And enjoy the rooftop tent review when that comes out eventually. So thank you so much for watching. As I said yesterday, make sure you comment down below if there's any parts of these videos that you guys want to see more of. Is it camp cooking? Is it adventuring around the area on foot? Is it four-wheel driving, kayaking? You guys let me know so I can, I don't know, give you guys the videos that you want to see. I enjoy all of it, so it makes no difference to me. Thank you so much for coming along on this little mini series, exploring this beautiful, beautiful beach. I'll definitely be back here when the weather heats up. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Everything getting covered in sand.